Welcome back.
Mhm.
Dropping the Needle, episode 14. It's your boys, Adam Connect, Bad Artist. This month, which is September, September 2022. Fucking dude, I can't wasn't it last month? I was just fucking up dates like left and right.
Yeah, I
But
do it all the time. It's like,
yeah, fuck time. Anyway,
yeah,
this month, album of choice was your pick, but
yeah.
fuck it. No. Do you want to intro it or do you want me to?
I'll intro it. It's yeah. It's Fever to Tell. It came out in 2003, so it's 19 years old.
God
Uh,
damn.
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, insane.
But I don't know. It's like I think it was why. I mean, I've always this album has always been a favorite of mine, but more so resonating lately just because they're about to come out with a new album on the
Mm,
30th of September. Or it's
hmm
like yeah, the 30th of September.
Yeah. So
Um,
so
but yeah,
six
so it made
days.
me
Oh, sorry.
yeah.
You go.
Sorry, you're good. And but yeah,
Uh,
it just made me reminisce about the like being in high school listening to this album. And it's I mean it still holds up.
yeah, it
It's
goes
crazy.
hard. Yeah, so 6 days after you listen to this, go ahead and check out new Yeah Yeah Yeahs. It's called Cool It Down. Uh, yeah, September 30th. That's pretty cool. Um, but before we get into this episode any further,
It's beer
we have
time.
some sponsored beverages that we should probably introduce after I down this cup of coffee. But what do you having? Because I have them behind me.
What do you, we have the same ones, right? Or no?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Uh, which one you want to start with first? Is what you're asking?
Oh, so whatever. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna start with the Memphis Made 901 Day.
Good choice. Good choice. That's what I was gonna pick too.
And I was looking at it. I don't even know what kind of beer it is or anything. I'm assuming it's an IPA, but
Well, fuck, I don't know, man. I honestly have no idea.
also, I mean, if it's a 901 day, maybe it's a day beer.
I
So
don't
maybe
know.
it's
I definitely picked this up when it's not
a
day anymore.
pilsner.
So, maybe, yeah, maybe. While we're on the topic of Memphis Made, we definitely have to give a shout out to the homies who gave us this beer. That would be Drew and Andy over in at Memphis Made. So this was during that crazy 901 day I don't know fucking adventure I went on and
Yeah.
stopped by stopped by Memphis. God damn.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Uh, so stop by Memphis Made, but not the Memphis Made you think the one in Midtown or whatever. Well, I guess it's still in Midtown, but this one's at the Ravine. So that's their new. It's going to be their new brewing facility, and it's like right down the street from Sun Studios, and I forget what the area is called. It's got its own name, but
Are you talking about you're that's not near Sun Studios, is it?
mhm. It's
Oh,
you
okay.
take a right, like you're going down like what Union, right, to go to
Oh,
Sun,
where that makes
and you
that
do that
split or
like
whatever.
curve thing. Yeah,
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 makes that split right there.
yeah, and it's
That's
right. It's like
okay.
right there. So it's
Gotcha.
kind of where
Oh, nice.
that old venue used to be that we used to go to. For fuck, I can't remember what that shit was, but
Oh yeah. I mean, there's been several things out on a little strip right there. That's been different things.
there was a skate shop down there for a
Couple.
little while.
Yeah.
Sold like overpriced dunks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're still doing that.
Mm-hmm. All right. So yeah, I don't know shit about this. They made this beer specifically for 901 Day,
I'm
which
excited.
yeah, I'm pretty pumped too because these are the only two I have of this. So
Yeah, I think it is a Pilsner.
yeah, so let's see. I'm so snotty. Fucking, when you have to like you have to do the lawn and it's like hella dusty. just because it's like dry as fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. This might be a pilsner, maybe, but okay.
Yeah.
God damn, bro. All right.
So
Yeah,
good
shout out
it
to
makes me sneeze.
yeah, shout out to Memphis Made. This is cool. This is
I
such
like
like
it.
the most
It's good.
random can art I've ever seen, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it.
It's super cool. It's definitely going to go into the book.
It's also like Choose 901, so shout out to those dudes.
Yeah, they were
Choose
all over the
901.
place at this ravine. Like there was like a fucking ton of them. And it was like they volunteers.
Yeah.
Like there's too many people that work for them. But
Yeah. I mean, there's just a lot of people that are just, I think they're like, it's, always expanding, especially,
yeah,
I mean, I think they're the ones that like came up with the whole 901 day. Pretty sure.
probably maybe. I don't know. Either way, that event was cool as fuck. Um, I wish I could have got to hang out, but I literally got this, and from there, from like the ravine, we went back to Nashville, which sucked. We didn't get back for like hell a long time. But anyways,
It's good.
yeah,
That's good.
it's super good. Like I'm pretty excited about this. Also, 11 a.m. beers is pretty dope.
Yeah, like kind of like talk about it for a second. It kind of reminds me of the Pilsner they have on tap regularly. I can't remember what that one's called,
Or the
but it's
junk.
you can tell it's like a little, yeah, is that what it's called?
I think so. I think.
Nice.
Let's look it up. Let's look it up real quick.
Good call back, yeah.
Let's see. Memphis Made Pilsner. Um, I have. This is going to be like a crazy long episode, but I have a story about this album, which is kind of
Oh,
interesting.
nice.
Yeah, but all right, wouldn't let me in. I think their website's broken,
Oh, no.
but okay, whatever. I don't know what the fuck.
But you might be right though.
Yeah. Okay, whatever. Anyway, yeah, I think so. I think it's the Junt one. It's gotta be right. Yeah, I'm looking at like their picture or the pictures of their shit right now. Yeah, I think it's it's the blue can because they're like go-to Junt or yeah, their go-to Junts are like Fireside, Catnap, and Junt.
Yeah, Fireside's the Ember right now or whatever.
Mm-hmm. And then
Oh, shit.
Catnap is
Catnap's the IPA, huh?
yeah, and then the other one, yeah, it's got to be like a Pilsner or yeah, it's probably Pilsner, I'd say.
It's good. Yeah. Yeah.
But they make
It's really good.
yeah, they make the Junt into different. It looks like seasonal beers too, which is kind of
Oh,
interesting.
okay.
They have an Americana Junt, which is a cream ale.
Oh, nice.
Um, this is kind of funny. The guy we just mentioned, Drew, he
Mhm.
has they made a oatmeal stout called Drew's Day Off.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty funny. Anyways, go ahead and check out Memphis Made Brewing. They're fucking cool. So back to Yes. So this is Yaya's first full length album. Comes in at 37 minutes 25 seconds. Pretty quick. I like that length,
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's like get in, get out. But it's like, but they do a lot in 37 minutes, It's
Yeah,
like
hell yeah.
the
Hell yeah,
first
they do.
4 songs alone, like, and that's what's crazy too. I was reading, reading this up about it, but like, and then listening to it again, I'm like, oh yeah, I know all these songs. And then I realized, like, yeah, like most of this album became singles, or
Yeah. Well,
became in rotation.
yeah. I think it says what? Probably Pin Mouse. Yeah,
It's like
four
four
songs.
singles.
Yeah, four
Yeah,
singles. Date with the Night, Pin, Maps, and Y Control.
yeah. But that's not even like the. I mean, that's what's crazy too. Is like I wouldn't say that's even that there's more than four singles if you think about it. Like there's other songs
Hmm.
on this album too that
Yeah,
that have
definitely.
also been played on the radio or
Hmm.
somewhere.
Yeah, this is wild. So, I guess backstory. What, Adam? We started high school in 2002.
Too. Yeah.
Yeah. So this would have, yeah, it was would have been the start of our sophomore year. No, it would have been the spring of our sophomore year.
Yeah.
When it
That's
came out.
sounds right.
Yeah, April 29th, 2003. Or maybe it was our freshman year. Fuck it. It might have been.
No,
Anyway,
it wasn't because I remember working at Sonic. That's what I was gonna say. I remember working at Sonic and
yeah.
then
That make
listening
that
to
makes
this.
sense. Um, yeah, so this is this album it is crazy. So what I was saying about it being a quick listen, but a good listen is like, so I was listening to it yesterday and the last couple of days I've listened to it quite a few times, but like it's one of those things where it ends and then you're just like, oh, I'll just play it again, like fuck it.
Yeah.
It's not like a thing you're like, oh, you got to take a break from, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and I don't know, we've both seen this band before. I think I think we both saw him at Bonnaroo one year.
I don't think I saw my Bonner. I remember seeing him the first time I think I saw him was at Lollapalooza.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Um, Hold on, did we see him at Lollapalooza?
I mean, you might. I mean, no, because you didn't go that year. It was like the year that I went with somebody, like before we all went to before you and Meg went. It was like 2008 or something, I think, or 2000. Yeah, 2008.
Did you go twice?
2000.
No, that first year we went.
Yeah, yeah. I went.
We
Yeah, I went twice to Lollapalooza.
I think you went the year after we both went together.
No, I went the year before. Promise you.
No, that doesn't make sense because so we both went. If you went in 2007, that would have been 2007 because we went in
We didn't
2008.
go. We went to Bonnaroo in 2007. I
Yeah,
didn't
I
go
know.
to. I didn't go to Bonnaroo in 2008. I went to Lollapalooza instead. And then I went to. Then the 2009 was when. Remember, it was like I think it was like the Strokes were headlining. You went to go see Lady Gaga.
Hold on. Uh, Dude, no, I think we went in fucking. I went in fucking 2008. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I went in 2008, dude. I'm looking up the headliners right now. But yeah, you're right. I did step over to Lady Gaga, and I'm glad I did. Um, that shit was hard. It was it was without a doubt something I don't think I'd ever pay to see again. But
Yeah,
it was definitely I think it was worth it to look. Um, no, definitely didn't go in 2008.
yeah.
Radiohead, Rage, and Nine Inch Nails were the headliners.
You might be looking at something else.
Yeah, maybe. This is wild. Why the fuck do they not have like a just a regular website? I don't know. This is stupid. I don't even know why I'm looking at this bullshit. But oh shit,
Shut
huh?
You just like deep dive into
I
if
know. I'm
you.
like, what the fuck is this? Mm,
Yeah, I saw because
it
it
doesn't
was
matter.
when yeah, I'm just it was when that one album came out.
It's when what came out?
It splits. But yeah,
Oh,
yes.
no, actually that makes sense because yeah, you didn't go
Sorry,
to
that came
that.
out in 2009. So that's when maybe it was 2009 when I saw him.
It had to be
Yeah,
because dude, that was the same year. We went the same year for sure.
yeah. I don't know.
I don't know either. Fuck it.
It's been
It
a
doesn't
long
matter.
time, dude. We're
It
getting
has
old.
been a long time. I'm like tripping. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, when did we see these motherfuckers? Like, I'm sitting here like fucking
Because Heads
deep
Will
diving
Roll, I
into
remember
some.
that's the song they played. That was like the first song they played. Heads Will Roll. So it had to been to yeah, it had to been 2009. That's when that album came out.
Yeah, I remember seeing them at Bonnaroo, um, after that album because what had happened? Yeah, and then they're I don't know if it was planned. It was probably planned because half that album is they have an acoustic part of that album,
Hmm.
and they played like all of the regular shit and then did like an acoustic thing, but I think they played it up and like were like, "Oh, the PA broke" or some bullshit, and I'm like, "No, it didn't." Like, and also there's a billion other one of those things like around here. You can just like change it out, like not
Yeah.
a big deal.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. So we both seen them at least once.
Like to see him
uh,
more. Yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah.
can't remember what year it was,
I can't remember what year because old, whatever.
but
But yeah, definitely seen them at least once. It was awesome, I think. But like, all right, so on a depressing tip, so yeah, we're listening to this album a lot when it came out, right? I definitely think it had to have been you that showed me this album or burn it for me or something. Had
yeah.
to have been. I don't think
Well, what's
anybody else I
funny?
knew was listening to it.
What's funny is like I think we were all working on Sonic at this time, but Chase Canterbury is the one that introduced it to me. Like it was
Hmm.
like a lunch break or something at Sonic, like a little break or something.
Yeah.
And he had it. It was like his truck played it, and I was like, "Damn, this is awesome." You know, I think at that time too, it was like we all knew about the AIs or like they're starting to hear
Hmm.
about it because of that song Maps, but like that song is completely different than anything else on this album.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like if you bought this album, which is probably what he did, you know, bought it for the song Maps and you put it
Hmm.
in, the first four songs are like nowhere near the same realm as
No, no.
Maps.
It was just like full punk shit, like in the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's what it's also labeled as. What did it say is like uh post punk kind of like era, but like in
Yeah.
between.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's what it said. They
Yeah.
let me look it up.
Then also it's like they labeled as like garage rock revival,
Yeah.
which kind of makes sense in a way.
It's funny that you brought up maps, as that's what I was going to talk about too. But in 2010, Rolling Stone ranked Maps as the 386th in their list of 500 greatest songs of all time.
It's crazy.
That's super crazy.
Yeah. But it is. I mean, it's that song
Yeah,
is used everywhere, dude.
everywhere. Well, it's kind of fucked. Like this, I haven't listened to this album in a long time because of that song. And
Yeah.
here's why. Like I love that song, love it.
Yeah.
But so all right, on the depressing tip that I was going to talk about. So during this time, was the first funeral I ever went to,
Oh damn.
and right after like they have like the viewing like thing like the day before or
Mm,
whatever, a few days before.
yeah.
Anyways, so I go to that and happened to be a friend of mine, so it was like super weird, and I'm in high school or whatever, and I go in there, see her body, and I'm like, all right, this is super fucked, like fucked me up like big time that day. But the first thing I heard after going to that viewing was fucking Maps.
Okay.
So it just triggers that into me like
Yeah.
every single time. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. I can
all right.
imagine. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm sure a
super
lot of
weird.
people have a strong connection to this song, you know. Like I
Yeah.
said, especially us,
Hmm.
being in high school, listening to this. Like that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, you had it's funny because you had that connection with that song. I had the connection more so with the rest of the album,
Hmm.
how like raw and like, it's like that post punk, like, okay, now we finally like as our generation, we have, a music style that's kind of like something completely different and
Hmm.
fresh.
I think this definitely yeah, you're right. I think this definitely kicked off a whole um like not just them being like punk or whatever, but like it kind of kicked off like I feel like more indie and like punk bands
Yeah.
just happening, like just
Yeah, well,
being
and that whole scene of like the New York, I would say that Strokes and a couple other
yeah,
bands from this 2000 early 2000s started it.
yeah. They were saying yeah, I was looking into this and they said that Karen O and like all the and Brian Chase. So I'll just name them all. Brian Chase and Nick Zinner. At
Mm.
a certain time, they were like roommates with people that are in Metric, that band.
Oh yeah,
So weird.
makes sense. Yeah.
But yeah, also in our fucked up timeline, it does make sense too, because they apparently were touring with the Strokes, the White Stripes,
Oh yeah.
all of this. Like, yeah, all of these bands that, like, yes, we eventually saw, but like, yeah, it makes sense they were around with them. So,
Yeah.
but I don't know. This album is like, I think I prefer It's Blitz, but
Yeah.
but
Both. I mean, both of these are essential albums according to Apple Music,
yeah, yeah, that's true.
which is funny. But yeah, I mean, it's like they're too big a success, you know.
Yeah. I mean, Spin Magazine said that It's Blitz was the second best album of 2009. It's kind of crazy. Also, the
Yeah, it's
songs
great.
on
I mean,
that
there's a
were
lot of albums that came out
everywhere.
in 2009.
Yeah.
There are a lot of great albums that came out in 2009.
Mhm.
That's pretty, yeah. But I would agree with that statement.
Yeah, I think so. Also,
I
like
mean,
some of the shit is
Heads Roll was remixed 1,000 times.
so
Like
many times. I think there's a whole remix album of
there is, yeah,
it.
like all B sides and yeah,
Other notable
covers.
things. A video for Y Control was directed by Spike Jones, which is
Yeah,
kind of interesting.
yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah,
Yeah, super random. Um,
but that's what I was gonna say too. It's crazy because like I remember like the video for Maps and Y Control being on MTV like all the time,
all the time. Yeah,
and it was crazy because they're considered an indie band, even though they had, like it. I don't know if indie bands would really do that now. You know what I mean? I haven't. The MTV doesn't really play music videos anymore, but
no, no,
so it's like you had the commercial success, but still always seem to keep it indie or consider it
yeah,
indie. Like
yeah.
Modest Mouse was one of those bands too. When Float On came out, that video was everywhere, but
It,
still that was like the only. Yeah,
everywhere, everywhere. I am not a Modest Mouse fan either. Like,
I
and
know
that shit
I am,
was
but
everywhere.
yeah.
I mean, it's funny though. Like, I know you are, but like people in, I think, our direct friend group, like all of them were. I just never,
Mm.
they never clicked for me. I think it's the lead singer. He just kind of annoys me, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, definitely weird, dude.
Yeah. uh, I don't even know. Like, it's so random. You've found this album at Sonic. Like, so weird.
Yeah, from Chase. Yeah, it's just funny because it's like like I said, he probably did the same thing that I did or you did. Would go to the music store, Best Buy or whatever,
Hmm.
place you could go to buy CDs, Cats music.
Nah, dude. You know, all of us were just going to Best Buy at Will Chase.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was
But
where I
just be
bought
like, oh, that song
everything.
looks cool, but also like, or just be like, on a whim, like I'm gonna buy this whole album for this one song.
Yeah. Or fuck it. Being a Wolf Chase, there was probably that was definitely, what was that fucking music store in there?
Oh, FYE
Yeah, there's
for
some
your
thing
entertainment.
could have probably could have bought it there too.
Yeah,
Man,
jeez.
this album's great though. I think it's solid. Basically 38 minutes,
Yeah,
perfect length. But there are songs that are
perfect
just
length, but
like,
high energy for 38
yeah,
minutes. I mean, it's a 38 minutes that
yeah.
doesn't stop.
It's
Except for like, that's what's crazy. I would say that 38 minutes, but until you get to Maps, like it
Maps.
slows
It's
down for the rest
Yeah, but then you have Y
last
Control right
three
after
songs.
that, so it's like
Yeah,
picks it up. But then the last two songs are pretty slow. Like,
yeah,
they're not they're not crazy. So like Modern Romance and Poor Song.
yeah,
But dude, I don't know. I think it's crazy. I think we should talk about, like, these motherfuckers went basically on hiatus for like 8 years. They're just crazy.
yeah.
I mean, they played shows here and there, but like they didn't really do
Thing
shit.
is, like, yeah, but I mean, I've always said this. Like, I don't care if a band goes on hiatus for 15 years as long as they come out with another banger of an album.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I really, really
like I don't
hope.
need bands coming out with like, I don't need Elvis Costello's like,
Hmm.
Like I need someone that like, can make like poignant albums, every few years. So if you want to
Yeah.
take 8 years off and then come out with another one,
Yeah.
then yeah, do it.
Yeah. No, I agree. And I really, really hope that Cool It Down is good because that
Oh,
would
it's
be a
gonna be,
bummer.
dude. Have you listened to the first two
No,
singles?
no, is
No,
it good?
dude, you should. Yeah.
Oh no, no,
I mean,
yes, I
it's
have.
just
Yes, I have. I listened to the first one. I listened to the first single. Um,
yeah, that one. I mean, yeah, that one with Perfume Genius.
yeah, Spitting Off the Edge of the World, it's called.
Yeah. And then Burning is the other one. Burning's probably the better of the two.
Okay.
It's more
Um,
like Get Splits.
fun facts. This was Fever to Tell was nominated for a Grammy for Best Alternative Music Album.
As it should be.
And so was Show Your Bones and It's Blitz, but doesn't look like that one. So um they didn't really win shit.
Well, 2009, man, like I said, it was coming out 2009, competing with a bunch of other stuff. It was
Yeah.
a rough, I mean, that was a good year for music.
It's funny we were talking about the Heads Will Roll remixes.
Yeah,
The Heads Will Roll A-Track remix won Best Dance Remix at the New York Music Awards in 2011.
nice.
So random. Man, it's kind of a bummer that they didn't really win shit for this because it's such a good album, you know?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's because it's like they kind of, reach that success, but still, it's still indie. You know what I mean? It's not like I don't
Yeah.
think they had like huge success. I mean, they did, but
Yeah. Yeah.
still,
We're talking about Maps, and MTV specifically. You know, it was on there forever. They got nominated for uh 4 MTV Video Music Awards for Maps, Best Art Direction, Best Editing, Best Cinematography, and the MTV2 award, which
oh
whatever.
yeah, I
They didn't
remember
win any of
that.
them. They
I
didn't
gotta
win any
remember
of
that.
them
Yeah.
though. That would be dude, I would hate to go to a fucking award show and you're nominated for like a ton of shit and you don't win anything.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
ugh, can you imagine?
Yeah.
It'd be a bummer. I don't know I don't know what else to really say about this album particularly. Like yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like it was like such a it just like came and then it was like I feel like by the time Maps had died off of like the video uh I don't know, like MTV basically. When that video had
Yeah.
finally fucking got off of MTV, it was like it's Blitz already, you know? But that was like
Yeah, but I was gonna say I felt like for me at least, there was bands that I'm like, okay, after they yeah, is that I started opening my eyes to other bands like did you ever listen to that band The Rapture?
yeah, because you made me to.
Yeah.
I don't
But
like the
yeah, I
Rapture,
mean,
but yeah.
I know. But a lot of people don't, like Chelsea doesn't. But I mean Echoes was in 2003 too. And that was,
Yeah.
so that's something that's that art punk, like post punk kind of
Hmm.
dance.
Yeah.
But
But it's kind of crazy. I feel like this came out in 2002, right? Yeah.
2003.
And oh yeah, yeah. 2003, my bad. Then It's Blitz comes out in 2009, but you had
Yeah.
Show Your Bones in between that. But like I don't hear anybody ever talk about that album.
No, no.
That's it's crazy. But man, I hope that this new album is really good. It's gonna be
It will be.
I just want Yeah Yeah Yes to be back and like doing shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like you can go on their website and like they're touring for like, 3 stops or whatever, but I want like a full blown like throw them and the Strokes and like whoever else into a tour, and I'm gonna go see that.
Yeah.
That'd be cool as fuck.
Yeah, the Strokes too have been like, it's like that's what I feel like too. It's that like, I don't know if it's like them just being from New York and like having such, success in like the early 2000s, but I mean they become a big deal and they're like, I would say even bigger overseas. So they just kind of like appeal to like the bigger venues that are overseas.
Mm-hmm. Talking about the Strokes.
Yeah, and yeah, it's like need,
Yeah,
like
yeah. I think specifically, they if we're talking about both of those bands just in general, like they have like these I don't know, is an like kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? Enigmatic, maybe. Um, Anyways, if you look at Karen O and Julian Casablancas, they're both like these people that have done shit by themselves, and it's like people seek them out to like be on their shit, like that Danger Mouse song with Karen O on
yeah.
it recently,
And they're
and it's
also
like,
not really playing instruments either, they're just using their voice. Like
hmm
they're more true lead singers.
yeah, they're
Even I
definitely,
would say even performers, like lead performers.
yeah. That's what I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Like they outshine their bandmates
Yeah.
like pretty hard.
But but yeah, I say that, I would say yeah for yeah for but but yeah, on Fever to Tell, I was, she does definitely the leader, but that's what it's like. She's kind of the ringleader of that album because, like, I mean, the drums, the bass, like guitar, everything on that album is so strong. So it
Hmm.
all just kind of is cohesive.
Yeah,
Whereas, the other albums are, but it's not as like raw.
yeah, it's definitely, yeah.
Everything's
Raw is a good
clicking
word for
on
it.
Fever to Tell. Yeah.
Yeah, like as I was listening to it, it it really made me think about the White Stripes a lot.
Yeah.
Um, I think mainly because of like there's only a few people in the band and there's
Yeah,
so
it's
much
simple.
happening.
Yeah. No, it's simple. That's what I'm saying. Like that punk, post punk. Like
Hmm.
it's simple. And like, have you seen videos of them? Like, I think it's on Apple Music. If you look at the video section of it, you look
Mm.
up the artist page. But there's videos from them performing live in 2007 in New York, and it's crazy. There's one show. I think it's all infrared, so they like put on like goggles, and
Oh,
it's
weird.
pitch black. Yeah,
That's super weird.
yeah,
I definitely gotta look at that. Um, yeah, I don't know. It's such a weird thing that they went on hiatus after being so big for so long.
yeah. But I can't remember. Like, I think it was after it splits, or maybe right before. Karen O like had a kid or two or something, so she was like, taking time off for that. And then you also remember too when they did the score. Maybe it was just Karen O. They did the score for Where the Wild Things Are, the movie.
Yeah, I do remember that. That,
So
another
she was
Spike
in that
Jones
time
thing.
doing, yeah, and she was like, I mean, that's what I'm saying. During 2000, probably five or something, 2007 or eight, she was doing a lot of stuff, solo stuff,
Hmm.
scoring and movies and
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, she is a fucking art nerd.
Yeah.
She went to Oberlin in Ohio and
Mhm.
then eventually transferred to NYU. That's where she met Nick Zinner. Um, which is so random. Like Ohio to the NYU. Like I guess it's not that random. They're not even that far.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. Yeah. Once you're an art nerd, I think that's what you do. You just try to do all the artsy shit you can do. You know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't know. I think this album is a must listen for sure. Especially, and you know what? If you're gonna start listening to AAS and like you listen to this show before you're gonna listen to the new one, listen to Fever to Tell first. Just like, and not
Yeah.
even the reissue. Like, just listen to the first version of it and then do the reissue if you want. But I don't know, man. It's like it's so crazy. So this will be almost 20 years after their first album, the new album coming out.
Yeah.
Almost. So like 19 years. But how insane is that? That this band, like, even like, I don't know. I was thinking about it the other day. Somebody sent me a picture that was like fucking 10 years old. And I was like, oh my
Yeah.
God. Like, what the hell? Like, and then like thinking about this and like thinking about probably the first time we ever listened to it was fucking 20 years ago. Like,
Yeah. It's
dude,
crazy.
come on, you know? insane. I don't know. I think that that specific point in time though, I don't think I'll ever forget how big they were, especially in like music video world.
Yeah,
Like just
definitely.
constantly on the fucking TV, like constant. To the point where like I'm pretty sure a lot of people hate Maps. I like hate that song.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's
Especially people that are older than us, probably.
oh my god, they're like, God damn it, that fucking song. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's such a weird time when a whole bunch of dope bands came about.
Yeah,
But
dope, but also like it was like I said, it was creating a whole new scene. They kind of
mhm,
started the like transition from mainstream into like indie. And
yeah,
now made indie kind of its own mainstream form.
yeah,
Genre of
yeah.
music too.
Pretty wild, honestly.
Yeah,
I don't know. Do you have anything else you want to say about this?
I think we covered it all.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so too. Um, man,
And one thing I'll add one thing too, I
yeah,
guess. Karen O is such a strong presence too that I feel like she influenced a lot of like the indie scene today. I mean, there's just all these
yeah,
female band, rock
yeah,
groups now.
yeah. She's definitely she is that person. She is a strong front woman. Um, I think I don't know why, but she reminds me of like so many different other front people. Like,
Yeah,
um, I don't know, like even like Freddie Mercury or Bjork or
yeah,
there's people like just like fucking hold the stage, like
yeah.
or you're just like fascinated with. You're like, what the fuck is up with them? But like, I dig
Yeah.
it. I don't
Do you
know.
remember one thing? Well, I don't know why I always remember. Like every time I think about the guys, I think about this video because it's like I think when this video came out, I was just like, I'm gonna go on, like a nerd, go online and watch music videos and stuff
Yeah.
back then. But then like live performances of bands. But there was a video, like a live performance, and I forgot where they're playing, like some small like hole in the wall club. And do you remember Hallmark Superstar? That dude. It's like I don't know. He was like, he was just like that, and he was like featured in like a bunch of different movies, like Starsky and Hutch, like Ben Stiller,
What's his name?
Hallmark Superstar. He was
Hallmark?
like in the
That's a
yeah, look it
person's
up.
name?
Yeah, yeah. It was like a
Hallmark.
stage name. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna look it up right now. But keep talking.
But anyways, it's like him and like he's like kind of like it's almost like spoof like disco music that he makes or whatever.
Oh.
And it's like so it's a performance where he's like they're singing some cover of something together and like they're both crawling around on stage.
That's so weird.
Did you find
Um,
it?
yeah. So this Harmar superstar,
Yeah.
his name is Sean Tillman, and he's has performed and released studio albums as Sean Nana and as a member of a hardcore band Calvin Crime, but is best known for work under his name Harmar Superstar. This man is 44 years old, and
Yeah.
yeah, I wouldn't say fat, but just like not in shape is the look. But yeah, dude, this what the fuck? Yeah, this dude's in all sorts of weird shit.
Yeah. Yeah, but he was featured a lot, like just in random like TV and movies in like the early
Yeah.
2000s.
Oh, well, this is let's back it up on this dude. He's the subject of multiple sexual harassment and assault allegations. A popular Minneapolis brewery is publicly severing ties with Sean Tillman, better known by
Jeez.
his stage name, following the airing of multiple sexual harassment and assault allegations
There's
against the
the whole
singer.
section. It's like there's a whole tab. It says life and career television, and it just says sexual assault allegations.
So basically, this dude got me too pretty hard last year,
Jeez.
2 years ago. Yeah, last year. Fuck. Well,
Wow.
if you want to see something weird, go check that dude out.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks like a pedo, so whatever.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look at that stash. Oh God. Anyway, fever to tell, Karen O. Man, I don't know. This whole album is fucking awesome. Also, go and check out Karino's like um solo stuff. I think it's pretty interesting.
She's got
But
that one album, the Lux Prima with
mhm.
uh was it Danger Mouse?
Yeah,
Danger Mouse
yeah,
and
yeah,
dude from Shins.
so the actually speaking of, of solo shit, so Karina was featured in the track "Cut Me Up" by Harmar Superstar for the
Oh yeah,
soundtrack to the 2005 classic horror movie House of Wax.
yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah, go and check that out. I'm pretty sure the tagline was it that movie. I think it was. I think the tagline for that movie was "Watch Paris Hilton Die."
Oh yeah.
I think so. So
Mhm.
go and check that out. It's pretty. Actually, it's not a bad movie. It's as far as
Oh,
scaries go, spookies. But man, she's she's on a Bob Dylan album too. That's weird.
nice.
Highway 61 Revisited
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
and the I'm Not There soundtrack. She's done a lot of soundtrack work
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and all sorts of all sorts of shit. It's kind of crazy, honestly. She's done a lot. Anyway, Fever to Tell, awesome
Yeah.
album, good choice. Super psyched about
Thanks.
this. Um, go and check out Cool It Down if you listen to this whole episode. You got 6 days to listen to Fever to Tell and all the rest of the yeah shit, and then you can listen to Cool It Down. Hopefully, it's really really good on September 30th. I think, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. But anyways, it was dropping the needle. It's your boys. Adam, you got anything to talk about? You're going to Greece.
Yeah. I'll be in Greece 3
Yeah.
weeks.
So hit Adam up with your Greece
Recommendations.
recommendations on just DM his ass. Just DM him just in general, just about random shit. That'd be great.
Yeah.
But anyways, this is Dropping the Needle, episode 14. Yeah. Oh, before we're out. Special thanks to
Oh yeah.
Memphis Made again, sponsoring this episode. This 901 day. I mean, I destroyed it. I don't know. It's gone. So
Yeah, I destroyed it too. I thought we were doing 2 beers.
we were gonna, but like I
You're on a tight schedule. I know.
yeah,
I
I have
know.
a tight schedule and I gotta go do some shit. I'm not gonna. It's not at home. So,
Gotcha.
but
Yeah.
we'll save that one. I know you're bummed because you wanted. Actually, fuck it. Should we just show it and then you can have it? You can drink it because
Yeah.
I know
It
you've
was
been
just,
wanting. You've been
yeah.
wanting to drink it. So we were on this 901 tip, right? So, shout out to your boys at Meddlesome Brewing. This is Memphis style. This is a lager, 4.5.
Little day beer.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
what I was
day
like, dude.
beer.
I picked day beers, bro.
All right, all right. So on, yeah, he did pick the day beers. So at the end of this episode, go ahead and hit everybody up with your review of this of Memphis style. While I'll talk about it.
And talk about the artwork too, man. It's pretty
Yeah,
cool. Got the pyramid, got some records,
yeah,
donuts from Gibson, I'm guessing.
probably. Yeah.
Nice.
Are you gonna try it or no?
Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
Okay.
Open up.
Ooh. Okay. Um. Yeah. Let me know. Let me know how it is because I'm going to tell you about this artwork. Apparently, it's. Oh fuck! Never mind. I thought there was a.
That classic Pilsner look.
Ooh. Yeah. What do you think?
Nice. That's good. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good Pilsner.
Okay. I wonder if people get mad if you tell them like if it says lager on the front.
Oh, it
So
does.
like
As it is lager. I said Pilsner. My bad.
yeah, I wonder if people get mad though.
Yeah. What do you
Like
mean?
if you're like,
About
oh,
the
you're
side
fucking
Pilsner.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you're like at the place and
Always. Yeah.
you ask for it, I wonder if they get mad, but I doubt it. Anyways, shout out to Middleton. Go and check them out. They're in
Yeah, that's good.
They're 7750B Trinity Road. So right across. If you were at skate park in Memphis, you could literally see them. So it's super sick.
The dirty Dova.
In the Dova. So go and check them out. And while you're driving there, listen to Fever to Tell. This is Driving the Needle. We out.